is? Leather?
Sherry.
Suede
Yeah.
leather.
Nice.
Just use your outsourced voice.
Nice.
No problemo.
Go ahead, Sherry.
Council workshop meeting Tuesday, January 2nd, 2024, 6 p.m. Bear? Briggs?
Here.
Coulter? Heidrich?
Here.
Holtmeyer?
Here.
Patke? Reed?
Here.
Wessels?
Here.
Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance.
Not working.
Will all the committee members answer if they have or have not read the minutes of the meeting dated December 4th, 2023? Briggs?
Yes.
Heidrich?
Aye.
Holtmeyer?
Aye.
Reed?
Yes.
Wessels?
Aye.
Need a motion to approve, guys.
Make a motion.
Motion by Holtmeyer, second by Wessels. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Approval of the minutes is done. Next.
Report of department heads, administration department, compensation, we have to approve the minutes first. Sorry, Shauna. We have to approve the minutes.
I did.
That's what we
Oh, we did?
Yeah.
That's what you get for having no sleep.
Oh, you're good.
Okay, let's start this again. Report of department heads, administration department, compensation and classification study agreement.
So we've got, within your packet, Shauna provided you a letter with regards to the kind of highlights how we arrived to this point. We did have a committee that convened to go ahead and take a look at that. We had on there the mayor, Councilman Patke, and Albert, Sherry Claycamp, Shauna, and myself. We received 5 sets of qualification statements, and after careful review, we collectively agreed to pursue a contract with McGrath. The budget for this is $50,000 that you have within your budget, and the proposed contract with McGrath is $34,128 in fees, plus you have additional provisions for up to $13,650 for the development of job descriptions. I think that's based on $400 per job description, correct?
$195.
$195, sorry. And then you also have with travel expenses not exceeding $3,000. So this is basically, even if they max out of this, they're just $700 over budget. We don't anticipate them getting to that point anyway, but so well within the range of that. McGrath, if you will, one of the things that I think that the committee looked at was due to the fact that they had quite a bit of experience in the state of Missouri with other cities, as well as one other firm did as well. So we felt comfortable with that and moving forward with that as a recommendation, and reached out to McGrath and received the contract that you have within your hands tonight. If all goes well, we could go ahead and begin this month, and we could be finished by approximately May, which would give us plenty of time to go ahead and take a look at how that would affect your budget in the next coming year. So,
Certainly have some impressive credentials.
yes,
That was half of that pack. That was
yeah. The committee felt the same way.
We're also doing a city union, right?
They did.
They did it
They
last
completed theirs.
Yeah.
Yep.
Councilman Patke reached out to several of the municipalities that were listed as references and got good reviews as well. He's not here to share that.
we need to move it to council.
We need
do.
a motion to move.
Move that we send it on to council.
Motion by Wessels, second by Holtmeyer to send it on. Further discussion? All those in favor say aye. Aye. Motion passes.
Thank you.
Thanks, Shauna.
Engineering department, Earthcrest extension, supplemental agreement number 2.
Before Charles gets up here, I just want to, there is a correction on this. We are going to be calling this from now on Foxcrest Extension, not Earthcrest Extension, just for clarification. Go ahead, Charles. Okay.
So, yeah, this is a supplemental agreement with Cochran Engineering. They're designing the bridge from Rabbit Trail to North Crest, calling it Foxcrest. And this is to move the bridge south, the alignment south, so that we didn't have to acquire more right-of-way from the property owner to the north, which would have ended up costing us more than them redoing this, which was about $25,000. So
Well, how much right-of-way would you need to have acquired?
we would have had to acquire like this whole tiny property up there, but the property owner that would.
They also have some additional property that would go further north that would also be, we've spoken with them in the past about possible utilizing their right-of-way, and they tied it to the other parcel that they have that kind of runs north. It's a long sliver of property that runs a little bit north. So that's based upon the fact of, like I said, that's what they wanted the last time we had discussions with them. That's been some time. It's been about 3 or 4 years ago. But we felt rather than have to buy all of that, it'd be a lot easier to go ahead and move it a little bit further south and stay off of their property.
So we just found that out recently.
We gave direction to Cochran to move forward with this, with that design back, when was that?
September, I think.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Okay. Make a motion, send it on.
Motion by Holtmeyer,
Second.
second by Wessels. Further discussion? Okay, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion passes. Thank you, guys.
Police Department Flock Group, Inc. agreement.
Good evening, council. I just wanted to recap the flock camera license plate reader presentation from, I guess it would have been 2 council meetings ago. I know that wasn't ideal, the presentation, so I thought it'd be a good opportunity if you had more questions or if I can help explain how, what our plan is there. Just to recap, we're looking at 4 cameras in total, 4 different locations strategically located along 147, basically the 4 main entrance points to the city, to catch as many vehicles as we can to get the best bang for our buck there. And then with a total amount of $12,000 annually, and that includes installation, software, upkeep, the whole gamut. So.
Chief, do you anticipate any problems with MoDOT on the?
No, they work with MoDOT on a regular basis, and they assured me that it shouldn't be an issue. They handle all the deal, you know, in dealing with them and licensing whatever needs to be done.
I was a little surprised in there too that the retention period it's only 30 days?
Yes, that's by design, so that we're not holding on, they don't hold on to that data. It's to help so that they're just not keeping all that data. And data is expensive to store, and that's part of it too. You know, video is it takes up a lot of space, and I'm sure there's servers. It just helps to clear that every 30 days. So 30 days typically is enough for us for investigations. I mean, there might be an off chance where we have an investigation that's beyond that, but most of the time we need it much sooner than that. So 30 days should be
But you would
adequate.
be requesting that information within that window, and then it's yours.
Absolutely. Oh yeah. Once we can make copies or preserve it however we want to, but at 30 days it automatically starts basically dropping off. Yep.
If they don't request it.
Yes.
The reason I thought about that, it seems like in the paper sometimes they talk about a recurring theme of burglaries at some of the shopping centers.
Sure.
And it's the same people that.
Yeah, and like
period of time.
Darren said, we could request that and go ahead and have that and just download it on our servers and have that for future reference.
It's just that you're not getting all of that data, all that
Exactly.
traffic that entire time. Because
Yep.
like he said, that's an awful lot for them to go ahead
It
and
is,
store.
yeah.
Who would have access to this information?
Law enforcement only. And for those
Just
cameras.
the city of Washington law
Well,
enforcement?
it depends on what we decide to share. It only becomes beneficial, though, if we give other agencies that have flock cameras, because it's reciprocal. We would request from, say, O'Fallon, access to their cameras, and then vice versa, so that we have that. It just expands that network. If crime doesn't stay local, they travel all around the area, so it'd be an opportunity for us to.
So then they'll be on Wi-Fi? Or how are you going to collect the information?
We don't collect anything.
Right, but
Flock does.
how is Flock going to collect it?
It depends. It depends on the setup. Some are cellular, some are Wi-Fi or direct feeds. It just depends on the location where you have them installed. That's on their end. That's above my pay grade as far as getting that sorted out. But yeah, they'll take care of all that.
I have a lot of reservations about this because any system can be hacked into, no matter what they tell you. The hackers are always ahead of the people that are putting the technology in place.
Sure.
That's what concerns me about this.
So is your concern the data that's out there?
Yes.
And you're well aware of it's simply license plates and
yeah.
vehicle. There's no people or anything that
Right,
are captured.
right.
Okay. Yeah.
But
So with
that's,
that- with
It's no different. I could stand on the highway all day long and video cars
I know.
all day long.
I know
It's
that.
a public area.
Right. I know
Yep.
that.
Yeah. Just wanted to make sure you
I've had some calls with some reservations. That's why I'm asking questions.
Sure, absolutely.
So, in other words, let's say a car is stolen in St. Louis City,
Uh-huh.
and they got the plate, and it goes out to all these flax cameras to start looking for that. So, what do you suggest? What do you think? Where all that information? Let's just say it's St. Charles today, and tomorrow it's St. Louis City, and these cameras are looking for a plate number, correct?
Yes.
So, and once they pop up, and we've got a visual of them, I mean, we're not going to catch it instantly. We're just going to see, yes, they came through.
We're notified instantaneously. Our officers will be. Mm-hmm. Yep. We receive notification. Say
Instantly?
it passes a camera at 105th Street. The minute it does, we're notified immediately.
Okay. So then all cars would have that information instantly, and then they'd
Absolutely.
be looking for it.
That's the idea. Yep.
Okay. What else can these cameras be used for? I'm not talking about red lights or something like that, but I mean,
Okay.
what else? I mean, is that the only purpose?
So for investigations, I think it's a deterrent also. Once the word's out that we have those cameras, we're less likely to see some of the thefts and crime that we've had recently. We just had one within the last week where we know a car came from St. Louis, hit one of the businesses in Phoenix Center, came in, grabbed, they were open, grabbed an armload of merchandise and just walked right out the door to their car and fled. By the time they notify us, we know, long gone.
They're gone, yeah.
Yep.
So with that being said, then you still don't know what car they're in,
Sure.
but you're watching
Oh, yeah.
the camera to see, okay, well, just trying to figure out how
Yep.
it all works. That's all I got.
Okay.
Okay.
Jim, or Chief, will these cameras be exposed? They're not hidden, they'll be,
Oh, yeah, they'll be on a post and they'll be visible. Absolutely. Yeah, they're not going to be secret of any manner.
Other questions or discussion, guys? I'll take a motion to send it to council.
So move.
Wessels, motion by Wessels, second by Holtmeyer. One more chance. All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Thank you. Motion passes.
Street Department forklift purchase.
Good evening, Council. We are replacing a 2007 model forklift that we use at our recycle center on a daily basis. The forklift we have down there, it's a good model. The company was bought out by a different company, so we're trying to stick with the same company. We're getting the exact same size forklift. We budgeted $35,000 based on some of the competitors' pricing we got last year. The one we chose did come under budget at $29,000. So we think it's a pretty good deal and should be good for us. We'll sell the other one off on Purple Wave auctions. The one we have at the recycle center, unfortunately, it's in an outside environment. Even though it's under cover, it does get a lot of dust and a lot of critters, and it just takes a beating. So while it's still running, we'll get it swapped out.
Questions? Take a motion.
Make a motion.
Motion by Holtmeyer to send it on to council.
I'll second.
Second by Wessels. All those in favor, say aye.
Aye. Aye.
Motion passes.
Any
Okay,
other department heads?
okay. Wow. That was good. Okay.
You want me to read it?
Yeah.
Public vote on whether or not to hold a closed meeting to discuss personnel, legal, or real estate matters pursuant to section 610.021 RSMO 2000. Briggs,
Yes.
Heidrich, Holtmeyer, Reed,
Yes.
Wessels.
Okay. Folks, we are in executive session. We'll see you at 7 if you're so inclined.
How you doing, Tim? Good to see you.
I figured you were just.
48.